Hi guys, and welcome back to this journey towards excellent exam results. In these shorter revision videos, we are going to be breaking down different concepts within the GCSE Geography specification. The aim of this is to help us understand the concepts better and to give us the information and confidence we need to answer exam questions. In today's video, we are going to be talking about development theories. We will discuss Rostow's theory and Frank's dependency theory. These are theories that the examiners like asking students to describe in the exam. They are relevant for all GCSE geography specifications. Okay, let's get started. In this section, we will be looking at development theories. Now, in development dynamics, there are two main theories that we need to know about, and the first one is Rostow's theory, which is shown to the right over here. Now, Rostow believed that countries should pass through 5 stages of development. Now we can see that the first stage of development is the traditional society. During this stage, a country has a subsistence economy. Now, subsistence economy here refers to an economy that relies on farming, and it's where people in the country farm just enough for their own food, and they do not have a surplus that they can sell for, to get money. Then moving on to the second stage, which is the pre-takeoff stage, a country then begins to shift from farming to manufacturing. Now, because they have done that, it means that they are now, processing raw materials into manufactured goods, and this leads to trade because they will then sell those manufactured goods for profit. And as far as farming is concerned, they begin to grow cash crops and they then sell or trade those cash crops for money. Then we have stage 3, which where a country experiences rapid growth. Now that growth is precipitated or caused by technology. And that technology creates new manufacturing industries, which then begin to sell goods overseas. So because now the trade has moved from just being a local trade to international trade, then the country is making a lot more money. Then we have stage 4, which is the drive to maturity. Technology use during this stage continues to go up, and that continues to drive the economy even further, and consumer goods continue to be manufactured, and the sale of them obviously continues to generate a lot of wealth for that particular country. Then we have the 5th and last stage, which is the stage of high mass consumption. Now, at this stage, the country has a wide range of goods to choose from and for the population of that country to buy. And during this stage, the country is fairly wealthy, and that is where we are talking about a period of affluence, and people can afford to buy goods and services at high prices, and the population of that particular country has a good quality of life. Then the next theory that we'll be looking at is Frank's dependency theory. That is shown here to the bottom right. And this theory here divides the country into 2 regions, so 2 global regions. And the first region here is the core region, and then we also have the periphery. Now, what's happening here is that the rich countries, which are the core, buy their resources, which are mostly in the form of raw materials, from the periphery, so the poor countries. They then manufacture those products or those raw materials that they bought at a very minimal fee or price from the poor countries, and then sell them back to the periphery for very high profit. Now, because they do that, they are actually exploiting the periphery, because the periphery is selling those raw materials at a very low cost. But then once they are manufactured, they are buying them back at a very high cost. So his theory suggests that the core exploits the periphery. That brings us to the end of this video on development theories. I hope that you have found the information insightful and useful. I have also done a video on the demographic transition model. It will be linked in the description below and will also pop up as a suggested video at the end of this one. Thanks once again for joining in this journey towards excellent exam results. All the best and see you again soon. Bye-bye.